Hello, hello, hello. Good evening, good morning, guten tag, and welcome. Marv, get out here. How you
Yeah.
doing, man?
What's going on, brother?
Glad to have you here. You told me you weren't coming to the show at all today.
Yeah, that's not what I said. I said, can we hold for 5 minutes? Because I had to write about David Zaslav, his golden parachute rejected by shareholders, but it doesn't matter because no one cares what the shareholders think.
Well, that's a good point. I thought you were telling me go live for 5 minutes without you. So I had 5 minutes of material. It was just a kind of improv bit
Oh,
that I've
please, go
been
ahead.
working on. So
Pretend I'm
no,
not
we,
here.
we we can't do it now. It's one of those. Oh man, the joke I was about to make is actually offensive to some religions, so I'm not going to make that joke. But
Hmm.
how are you doing with everything? This is our wind down stream
Yes,
usually.
it is. Boy, is it needed this week. It has been a crazy week news wise. It has been a crazy week work wise. I have not even had time to produce a video this week yet, so I'm hoping to do that today. But I am going to see Michael tonight,
Uh,
which I'm
how's
excited
he
for.
doing, by the way?
No, I meant the movie, the Michael Jackson
Oh,
movie.
okay. I thought you were going to see a friend named
Yeah,
Michael.
well, no, I mean, if you're asking how Michael Jackson's doing, I would say he's probably been better.
Poorly, yeah, he's doing quite
Yeah,
poorly at the moment. Yeah, yeah. There was a moment when we all just stopped making Michael Jackson jokes, weren't there? Wasn't there?
yeah.
Isn't
I
there?
mean, look, I feel like you kind of have to go with like, well, I don't know. I don't know nearly enough about that situation to be like, well, the courts got it right or the courts got it wrong. Like, I have never really looked too far into that. I've never been a Michael Jackson fan, but I'm
Yeah.
just seeing it to review it on Geeks and Gamers tomorrow.
Yeah, I hear the movie's pretty good, and the critics all hate it. So yeah, that's gonna be
Not gonna lie,
that's gonna
that's
be
what
an
made me
interesting
want to
one.
go see it. I honestly think at this point they need to just pay the critics to hate their movie, to like to review bomb these movies,
Yeah,
because that's I think what's going to make people actually want to go see them.
I think that's a good strategy, honestly. So here's the thing: I don't know if Geeks and Gamers is still streaming. Usually they wrap up around noon, so we can say this, and Jay will never hear about it.
Mm.
But there's some shoes that I think that we should all band together and buy for Jay. These recently released are Brooks running shoes. They're like 170 bucks, so nobody needs to pay that much for shoes. But
Right.
I don't know if you've seen this, but wouldn't it be so poetic if Jay went to the parks wearing one of these and or
I mean,
both of
like,
these?
I
And
mean, is that like when somebody like gets the tattoo of like their victims?
yeah, I think that's probably uh, what this is. Also, I
Yeah,
don't know. Is it yellow on the left and orange on the right?
it is.
That's
It
oh
looks like
my.
yellow and red, and then all orange on the other one.
Well, I just think that this would be perfect for our good friend Jay, because
I think so too.
because he allegedly tripped Winnie the Pooh
I
at
don't know, man. When he
Magic Kingdom.
when we were at extra, evening magic, whatever it was. It was just like this is where it. He was like, this is where it happened. Like we returned to the scene of the crime. Allegedly, this is where it allegedly happened. He said.
That's
So
beautiful.
I was just kind of like, I was like, wow, this is kind of like your OJ if I did it, moment, wasn't it?
Yeah, this is funny. I'd like to welcome back, Jonas. Yeah, hi, it's me. I'm here every week, y'all.
Yeah, I was about to say, welcome back. You never left.
Yeah, it's like that what about Bob thing. He never leaves.
Mm.
Although I am not on the Monday or Wednesday show very much recently. Good to see you though, Gen XK.
I had a really fun Wednesday show this past week. We had Dreaming Tabitha on. We had Steph from Minority Home, me, Vash. We had a really good time.
Yeah, and on Friday you get to hang out with me.
We do.
uh,
MJM.
MJM.
But that's not all that's happening today on that Park Place, right?
Oh, that's right. That's right. We are at 4 p.m. Eastern time today. We are having a 30K celebration. It's been a lot of work to get this channel, and a lot of people have worked to get this channel to 30,000 subscribers. To say there was a moment when I didn't know if we would hit 1,000, and here we
Yeah.
are at a whole 30K.
30K. By the way, look at this. Floor from under a rock trying to put himself over in the chat. Says so is Wilton to Marvin as Tigger is to Pooh? No, Wilton is nothing to Marvin. Tigger and Pooh are actually like together on.
Yeah, no, that's true. Also, Tigger is unbridled enthusiasm. So there's no one in the 100-Acre Wood that's that Wilton personality. It's like Oscar the Grouch, but not lovable.
I would put that on Oscar the Grouch.
Yeah. Dave Chappelle said it best on Oscar the Grouch. Sesame Street with Oscar the Grouch is teaching children that there are some people that are just like that. So.
Yes. I mean, he lives in a trash can and he doesn't hate it. He loves it. He has a whole song about how he loves trash.
And he seems to hate everybody, even the people, especially the people that are nice to him.
Judging by my neighbor's backyard, they might actually be Oscar the Grouch also.
Yeah, I don't like having neighbors like that. I once had a neighbor who, oddly enough, their backyard was clear because they kept dogs in it, but their front yard was full of garbage.
Yeah, no, it's there's generators back there and disabled vehicles, but I mean there's a fence, so I don't have to look at it, but I know it's there.
Yep.
But I just imagine him I love trash.
But you know who's not a big old sack of garbage? In fact, she's a wonderful person. Juliet.
The best.
£2. Evening, that Park Place and chat. Welcome, Juliet. Glad you're here. Thank you for your help. Black Jonas for $2. Hi diddly ho, folks. Fine, blessed day, isn't it?
One of these days, that Brer Rabbit's gonna put his foot right in Brer Fox's mouth. That's what you sounded like there. You sounded like Brer Frog as you're going up the. Oh, I just got sad.
Oh my! Irate specialist for $5. We need a Wilton watching Rings of Power watch party to torment Wilton.
So
here's
he said this
per
on
episode. Sure, whatever. We can set a super chat goal for. I don't know. Do we want to set a monetary super chat goal to say sure? I will watch Rings of Power with Wilton if we get to a certain monetary level.
Yesterday, Irate Specialist tagged us in this on X, and I just responded with the Isildur saying no. And then Lorne on the M4cast was like, that was a rare moment of compassion from you. You were trying to spare Wilton from, having to do this. I said, no, I'm trying to spare the internet from more Wilton.
Yeah. And that's a noble cause.
Yeah. It has nothing to do with Wilton. I'm just trying to keep him off the internet.
Right.
By the way, you should not have said that.
No.
Because now it's in his head.
I mean, I'm going to say this again because I don't think it's going to happen again. Yeah, $500 in super chats on this stream, and I will watch.
All right, $500. I'll go with you on that.
Rings of Power with Wilton.
I'll go with you on that. $500.
All right. See, there we go. And I don't think we can set an official super chat goal. We'll count the.
We have to just tabulate it.
Yeah. So, but it needs to be this stream, and that's not going to happen. So,
how much am I getting? How much am I getting of this? You get exposure, kid. It's the best thing in the world for a kid your age.
The pleasure of our company.
Yeah.
Archer Merchant for $2.
I'm not getting any of it either.
Oh, well, yeah, we'll give you. You got something from the Wiltonathon, didn't you?
I did not. I got annoyed by the Wiltonathon. That was bad.
That's the gift that keeps on giving. Archer Merchant for $2. The Bob Iger Cope is real. Can't wait for the book. Oh man, it's going to be so good. Let's go ahead and bring up this gem of a story here. Bob Iger has posted on Instagram that he is one of 4 people that are being honored with honorary doctorates at where? Howard University.
It's wasn't Dr. Bob Veterinarian's Hospital on the Muppet Show, where it was just all puns and dundering Rolf being an idiot.
I didn't watch that.
It was Dr. Bob and Nurse Piggy.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Yeah. Now it's time for Veterinarian's Hospital, the ongoing story of a quack who's gone to the dogs.
I love how also they have him as Robert Bob.
Robert
Iger.
Bob.
Yeah.
It's actually
Here we go.
his middle name is actually Bob. His
No, he's
parents named
Robert
him
A.
Robert.
Iger.
No, he's Robert. He's Robert A. Bob Iger.
Yep. I am grateful. I am very grateful, sorry, to be receiving an honorary doctorate from Howard University this May. And congratulations to my fellow recipients. I have respected Howard University for many years, and this is an honor I will certainly cherish.
I mean, it's about time he gave Disney a lobotomy.
For those who are not catching on to what we're chuckling about here, Howard University is black. I'm not saying have to be black to go there. It's a
I didn't know that part.
College and university. Yes. This is an HBCU. And it's not funny that anyone would get a. This is a prestigious.
It's funny that they're giving a doctorate to the whitest man to ever live.
Right, Rosalind Brewer, Antoine Garibaldi, PhD, and Richard L. Smallwood.
Why does Antoine Garibaldi, PhD, need an honorary doctorate? He's already got a doctorate.
That's right. They're just giving
like redundant. It's putting a hat on a hat.
Right. Is that line in Thor Ragnarok where Mark Ruffalo's character, Bruce Banner says, "I've got 7 PhDs." I'm like, what are you trying to prove at this point?
Mm-hmm.
Like, if you get 1, maybe 2 doctorates at the same time because you're smart, like, okay, sure. You get 7, and I wonder what your focus is, because I think prove to people that you're that smart.
I think now we need a song with Iger is black. Iger is black. Little baby born on the brownstone steps.
That's a good song.
Yeah, it's a good song. I actually don't think we have that one back here.
No, we don't. We don't. I looked for it before we started. Annie Masterson says, "Bob, my never mind."
Yep. Shut your mouth.
I'm just talking about Bob Iger.
Oh, my goodness.
Then you can dig it. Well, of all the honorings that Bob Iger could possibly get, this one just made me laugh the most. He's going over now to work for Thrive Capital, which I think is actually where he officially was working before he got called back to Disney, even though it pretty much looked like he might have arranged that on his own. So he's back to his old business here, and Howard University is calling his name.
But you ever have a moment where you have like the greatest joke of all time,
and you can't say it because it's a PG.
Can't say it because it's a PG stream. Remind me to fill you in on this one later. I mean, I don't even think I could have said this one on on Geeks and Gamers. So This is a bad one, but
he is. The sheriff is an Iger. So. What else we got going on today? Hold on, right here.
Only Ryan. Yeah, Steve. I think Steve gets it. He says only Ryan Kittle would say it. Yeah.
Here we go. There's another one. Do you want to smell like Jurassic Park?
I mean, I would assume it smells like dinosaur crap, right?
No, of course not.
That big pile of excrement that he like sticks his arm into.
No, she. It's
I didn't remember if Alan did it or
it's that is
or the girl did it.
One big pile of shrimp. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Jurassic Park now has a perfume, and for some reason it's in a VHS.
I mean, I like the VHS, but I don't understand that.
This is the kind of thing I would never buy. But this is called a dark ride fragrance, which makes me wonder, is this after the ride of Jurassic Park? And it's also in a VHS box. So here they say they partnered with Universal Studios and Amblin Entertainment to unveil an exciting flanker built on that iconic DNA. If you got DNA in your perfume,
I don't want DNA in my perfume.
Yeah, in a highly wearable profile that transports you somewhere between Isla Nublar itself and the ride.
Highly wearable is exactly what you want to hear. It's highly wearable.
Yeah, you can wear it.
Wearable.
We spared no expense in developing this prehistoric entry in the Cinematic Scent Archive. The official Jurassic Park fragrance opens with stormy Petrichor? I have no idea. Lush rainforest greenery, a burst of neroli, and juicy blackcurrant.
I don't want to smell like the rainforest. That place smells like poop.
Bob Iger, I think, smells like blackcurrant. The heart reveals West Indian lilac, wet soil, and oak moss, while the base grounds with a scent of brominated water and resinous depth of fossilized amber. So
you two can smell like Wayne Knight did when he fell down that hill before getting killed by the spinner dinosaur.
Well, they're saying it's bromide, which okay. So this is literally nerd lore for parks. So when you go in a water ride at a theme park, you are not smelling chlorine, even though it's your nose is saying this is chlorine. It's not actually chlorine. It's bromine, because bromine is more harmful to people, but it keeps the water cleaner. And so they use bromide in the water ride. So what you're smelling when you go on Pirates of the Caribbean or Jurassic Park River Adventure, or I'm sure will eventually be Jurassic World River Adventure, you're actually smelling bromide. So this smells like the ride, apparently. Process, so you'll smell like the old Polynesian lounge.
Yeah, pretty much. I like that smell,
right
though. I did like that smell.
Yeah, it is I do love that smell, and
that was when I once
made
a
list
of
I'm not paying $120 to smell this, because you can probably get a magic candle for $20 that smells like bromide. But
I once did a list of the best Disney smells, and the Polynesian was on my list.
Oh yeah, it takes you back.
It does.
Yeah, they ruined that Polynesian lounge. It was something amazing, and then it was just
it had a little lake in the middle of the lodge. So and then they destroyed it like they do everything. People liked it, so it had to go. But you know how they do the thing outside the bakeries where they pump out the smell of the baked goods. For my birthday last week, when we all went to Universal and streamed, when we were walking by the bakery area in Seuss Landing, they turned that smellitizer, or whatever it's called, up to 1,000. And it was like Krista and I, it was like one of those cartoons where the smell of the pie just grabs you by the face and pulls you into the store. It was that. We were like, what is that smell? It was so good.
Okay. I would like to experience this. Dumble Bear for £2, not euros. I 100% agree with Jonas's Disney/ABC theory.
What, your theory that ABC took over Disney?
Yeah, I was going to ask if that's the theory we're going with here. Yes, yeah, I think that's actually borne out quite well. This is a company that is ABC and ESPN, and they don't understand what they.
It's like when the Romans conquered the Greeks, and then all of a sudden adopted all the Greeks' gods, and the Roman Empire suddenly became very Greek in nature. And it was a saying the Greeks have conquered their conquerors. ABC has conquered Disney in that same way.
Yeah, I totally agree, and that's
Hydra grew inside Shield.
I love that movie, by the way.
It's a great movie.
I watched that the other day. I had that on, and there's nothing that makes you realize just how horrible. We all know the current MCU stuff is pretty bad. Play Fantastic Four, put that on, watch that, and feel nothing, and maybe go, oh, that's cool when you see Galactus. And then Winter Soldier, which doesn't have much actual superheroing. There's some super strong people who are doing amazing things. And there's a jetpack with wings on it. But you could say that's tech stuff anyways. That, with all of its great writing and subtext and callbacks that don't come at the expense of the movie, oh man, Winter Soldier is awesome.
Yeah, it really is. It's an espionage thriller.
Yeah, and it's got Robert Redford in it, so he's fantastic.
He really is. May he rest in peace.
Yeah. So I got a video I want to show you before we talk about Gina Carano. Love talking about Gina Carano. She's a very nice lady. Too. But this video came up, also starring Robert Redford. You can see him there on the screen. I just have to show this. I'm just going to warn you. Okay. Usually I do a language check before we watch anything on this channel. I don't speak the Japanese, not very much.
I don't
touch my
speak
mustache.
Japanese.
Yeah,
Like that Chris Farley.
I can't repeat the one line that is definitely in my head because Pro has played that clip 1,000 times. This video came out from Nintendo, all about Mario, and I love it. I don't think they're saying anything inappropriate in Japanese, but if you are Japanese, just know this has not been screened, but it's lovely. Here we go.
The enormity of...
Wait. Why did I just hear Werner Herzog?
because I wanted to play this thing for you after this.
All right, there we go.
Okay, go ahead.
Can you guys hear it in the chat?
I can vaguely hear it.
Oh, no. We must turn it up then.
Now I hear it. I really doubt these kids are F-bombing in Japanese.
I hope not.
Stupid penguin. I think they just said gay, 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 gay.
Yeah, he was saying so long, gay Bowser.
Yeah.
That's the couch that they shoot every Nintendo commercial on.
Yep.
We're probably going to get slapped for this music.
Probably. That's a cute commercial.
I love it. I love it. That's great. What a great company that you can have something that adorable and safe for kids.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's what are we at? Like 40 years of Mario Brothers now? That's
Something like
awesome. Super Mario Brothers. Sorry. Thank you. Someone who speaks Japanese says 100% all cussing. Well, there you go.
Yep. Demonetization incoming. I wanted to show you something that we watched on Forecast last night.
Let us watch the thing with the German.
Yeah. So, are you aware that Werner Herzog and Lauren Connor have something in common?
I was not aware. What?
Just an absolute hatred of chickens.
Yes, gives the chickens. I can't do a Werner Herzog, apparently.
Yeah. Here we go.
The enormity of their flat brain, the enormity of their stupidity is just overwhelming. You have to do yourself a favor when you're out in the countryside and you see chicken. Try to look a chicken in the eye with great intensity, and the intensity of stupidity that is looking back at you is just amazing. By the way, it's very easy to hypnotize a chicken. They're very prone to hypnosis, and in 1 or 2 films I've actually shown that.
So there you go. We were watching it last night and dying on the forecast because Lorne is the devourer of all chickens.
Oh, man.
And, Martin was like, oh, hey, Werner Herzog hates chickens. And and then Lorne was like, yeah, actually, the hypnotism thing is real. If you put a chicken's head on the ground, he said, and draw a line in the dirt in front of them, they will just be hypnotized by it. It's like they're staring into the face of infinity.
That's what?
We had Danny from Comics and Everything on last night, and she raises chickens, and she was like, I have to try this.
First of all, almost anything Werner Herzog says is interesting because he says it with such intensity.
Yes!
And insanity.
I think I need to play it one more time.
Please do. Please do. Yes. On chickens.
On chickens.
The enormity of their flat brain, the enormity of their stupidity is just overwhelming. You have to do yourself a favor when you're out in the countryside and you see chicken. Try to look a chicken in the eye with great intensity, and the intensity of stupidity that is looking back at you is just amazing. By the way, it's very easy to hypnotize a chicken. They're very prone to hypnosis, And in 1 or 2 films, I've actually shown that.
Okay. For those who are somehow not aware of Werner Herzog, he's first of all, yes, he was in The Mandalorian and Grogu.
Yes,
sorry, he was in the first season of The Mandalorian, and he's the reason that Grogu is not CGI. He called them cowards for not showing the baby more. He has the line, "I want to see the baby," which is perfect. There's so many memeable moments in that first, whether it's the my guns are my religion. Oh, sorry, my weapons are my religion, which is like, okay, I guess we know what market we're going for here, and I'm for it. But Herzog was out here saying, "You cowards, put the puppet on display now," like telling them no CGI. And I think that's actually a really good thing that he did that, as far as the Disney company is concerned.
It's just amazing to me, though, that he has such like deep convictions about the stupidity of chickens.
Andy, I don't know why this. I had to approve your chat. Wait, no, not that one. I want to eat the baby, getting my belly.
Oh my gosh.
That's obviously I said that with a German accent and not with the Scottish. But Herzog is a director and might be insane. He made a movie about an incident where they dragged a there was some kind of passage where they needed to get a boat from one body of water into another body of water, and there was a mountain in between. Now, he could have the person, the real life person, could have navigated a long way around and gone into this other body of water, but instead, the real life person hired a bunch of people, maybe prisoners with jobs, and set up logs and rolled the boat, put the boat on the logs, and every time they got to the end of the logs, they would take the logs off the back and put them in the front. And this is not a small boat. This is a large boat. So how did they decide to film a movie about this? By doing it. Like he actually did it. And I think maybe some people were injured in the course of doing this.
I would assume so.
Herzog is there's the lovably eccentric, and then there is the dangerously eccentric part of Werner Herzog.
Lovably eccentric and dangerously eccentric. I love that.
And I don't know if you know this, but the Red Skull from Winter Soldier, from First Avenger, to bring this full circle back to Captain America, Hugo Weaving's accent, he's doing a Werner Herzog accent when he is.
It's amazing.
I am a big fan of your films, Captain America.
There are always more workers.
Yet another
proudly,
reason.
Without fear.
Yet another reason to appreciate Joe Johnston for
their flat brains, the enormity of the enormity of the stupidity staring back at you.
Who has that deep thought about a chicken?
And I love how he's just like, it's actually very easy to hypnotize a chicken. And I was just like, how did you figure that out?
Fitzcarraldo is the movie.
Okay.
Yeah. What something. Oh, sorry. There's a movie about the vampire Lestat that's coming out, and some buff dude with no shirt is on my IMDb. Hold on one second. Fitzcarraldo.
Fitzcarraldo.
Yeah. We're going to go down the Werner Herzog rabbit hole here for just a moment. But this is the movie. In the story of Brian Sweeney Fitzgerald, an extremely determined man who intends to build an opera house in the middle of the jungle. See if it'll show the full one of this. Yeah, they dragged this little, I would say, steamboat over land. And yes, this is a Herzog pick.
That's amazing.
And in the words of, again, to go back to Winter Soldier, the sanity of the plan is irrelevant. He can do it. WDW Pro for $10 American for Wilton and Marv to watch a movie about chickens instead.
Like Chicken Run, the claymation chicken movie.
The one with.
It's the only movie about chickens that I know of.
There's the sequel that has Bella Ramsey in it. but I don't know why
Chicken
I
Run?
brought that up. Yeah, the Chicken Run sequel has.
I didn't know there was a
Bella Ramsey in it.
Chicken Run sequel.
Yeah, it's on Netflix, so therefore no one knows it exists, and
Oh,
it was
okay.
also the biggest thing on Netflix.
But you know what?
Only one of those is true, by the way.
Netflix movies, they're either like they fade away into absolute obscurity, or they're K-pop demon hunters.
Yeah. I looked up a bunch of movies on Netflix to check it out. There's, I brought this up on other streams. Forgive me if I've said it before. Imagine that repeating yourself when you're a person who talks for a living.
Right.
There is a movie by Joe and Anthony Russo, so the directors of the biggest movie of all time, Avengers Endgame, is starring Ryan Gosling, Chris Evans, Billy Bob Thornton, and it's on Netflix. And do you know the name of that movie?
No.
Exactly. It's The Gray Man. It's not bad.
Okay.
I edited out the curse words and fine with my kids watching. It's a little violent, but it's fine. But you have these humongous movies that would be humongous movies if they were in theaters, but Netflix releases them and they go, oh, I didn't even know this exists. It's like one step above seeing a fallen action star do a direct to DVD movie that you see on the shelves of Blockbuster.
That's amazing.
Lorne Connor for for free. I am the end of all chickens.
Yeah. So we were out for sushi after MegaCon, and it's me, my wife, Pro, Lorne, and Tom F.
Yeah.
And we go for all you can eat sushi. We find out Lorne doesn't eat sushi.
Really,
and
he prefers that he stay focused in his efforts to end all chickens.
Yes. So thankfully, the all-you-can-eat menu was sushi plus other things like chicken teriyaki and things like that. Lorne ate an excessive amount of chicken, and then had chicken for pretty much every meal thereafter. For the rest
I
of the
respect
weekend.
it honestly. When I'm trying to lose weight, I generally eat a lot of chicken and eggs. Zen Wookiee's seen Gray Man. Yeah, Gray Man wasn't bad. I thought they were going to do a sequel the way they were gearing up in it. Three different kinds.
He had three different kinds of chicken at the all-you-can-eat sushi place.
Yeah. Fitzcarraldo is streaming on you. I'll only watch
One of them was
Herzog is in it personally.
One of them was chicken. I think it's chicken katsu, which is essentially just a Japanese chicken finger.
Tempura chicken, right?
Tempura, that was it. It was tempura chicken.
He ate all the chickens. Have you seen the video of the little girl saying, "Look at all the chickens"?
No.
Oh my, it's funny. I didn't see it until much later. 1 second.
I love them. I love the Muppet Chickens. It was, I pointed this out on a recent show, but at Jim Henson's funeral, when they had the Muppet performers perform all of his favorite songs, the first one they did was an all chicken song.
Or that they did "Forget You" with chickens.
Oh
right,
yeah,
I'm gonna play this for you. This is forgive me. This is one of the funniest things on so many levels to me.
Okay.
Or it could be completely disappointing. I don't want to oversell it here.
Look at all those chickens.
Oh my gosh, why is that so entertaining? Look at all those chickens.
Look at all those chickens.
Why am I so entertained by that?
Oh, she's so wrong. I love it. It's so adorable. She doesn't even say it right. Chicken.
Look at all those chickens.
I think I laughed for 3 hours the first time that I saw that video.
That's really funny.
That's stop it. I could have dropped my croissant territory.
This is Democracy Manifest.
I wish I could play that on this stream. I need to.
I got hit with a copyright for playing it.
Is this Democracy Manifest?
You know what? That and yesterday on 2 different streams, I played the song that's been stuck in my head, where it's basically just somebody took a President Trump speech about when he had to walk down that ramp,
Mm-hmm.
and they put it to auto-tune. And I got copyrighted for that. I'm like, he literally just auto-tuned another dude talking.
How do you get copy? Well, okay, so like these clones ain't loyal. I have a rule. I don't play things that sound like the curse words.
Yeah, I get that.
And so if I don't have
So it wasn't it wasn't a copyright. It was a sharing.
But I would definitely play that if it didn't have that in it.
Yeah, it was a sharing revenue thing, and so I was like, I'm not sharing revenue with this guy, and that was it. But it was it's basically just Trump, and he's like, there's no way I can make it down that ramp without falling on my. It does have a bad word in there, but it's really funny.
Yeah.
Apparently now. So I'm just gonna take one of like your videos. I'm gonna take it everything woke, and I'm gonna just auto tune you, and then that's gonna be my content now.
Yeah,
and
go for it.
Then I'm gonna copyright anyone that tries to use it. So
I just realized I just about had a security violation here on my. We're gonna put something up on screen that I think is awesome. You talked about it a little bit too, but the Jinx for $5. Dean Cain put on his original super suit on Twitter, and he still looks great in it. Looks like an Alex Ross painting.
Trevor said if you put a little gray in the hair, he would have been king. He could be Kingdom Come Superman easily.
Yeah. I much respect.
I'm gonna be right. I'm gonna try to write about this on Geeks and Gamers later. Trevor's writing about it for that Park Place. So.
Yeah, I'm looking for the Dean Cain super suit. We have to put this up on screen because
super suit.
I was really impressed. Like that is not an easy suit to get into and look good. But here we go, Dean Cain, and what was he was in his 20s or something when he was in.
Yeah, he was like 25, I think. Clark.
And let's forgive me to jinx. I'm gonna take this, but look, no pot belly.
Nope.
He's still got the muscles.
He looks exactly the way he looked on the show. His face is just a little more aged, but that Japanese DNA is doing him favors and not allowing him to age, as rapidly as he should be.
Yeah.
But
he talked about the pushback. He was one of the first panels that I ever went to when I went to a Comic-Con, and he talked about that pushback that he got only in Hollywood for being Japanese.
Yeah, I don't think
half Japanese or quarter Japanese or whatever.
I only have one problem with this picture, Jonas, and my brother in Christ. Why is your Christmas tree still up? It's the end of April.
Huh. That's a good point. I missed that one.
Maybe he's one of those guys that just leaves it up all year long. Like I know people that literally leave their Christmas tree up all year and just do seasonal ornaments on it.
Yeah, I know someone who in their neighborhood somewhere there was a house with Christmas trees up all the time, and they wanted to ask, what's up with you always having Christmas trees up? Always multiples. This show got very foul. Yes, it did.
I like that Troy Gustafson says, I bet he wouldn't eat chicken at a sushi bar. And it was like the best sushi I've ever had in my life. Like it was the freshest sashimi you've ever very easily. It was the opposite of that one that me, you, and Culture went to.
Yeah, I still regret paying for that one.
Yep. Well, you can. I'll let you pay for this one next time you're here.
Yeah. Sure. Thanks. Speaking of things people would regret, have you seen these Toy Story 5 Crocs that they're trying to push on people? Yeah. But Archer Merchant, you've waited long enough. For $2, end of Mando credits, South Park. We're sorry, Gina. We'll get there.
Sorry.
I'm just the ADHD is strong on this stream. Thank you very much, Archer. So you guys have to see this. This is one of the ugliest things I have ever seen in my life. They were like,
how can we make a Croc worse?
Yeah.
And this is coming from somebody who owns a pair.
Yeah. What is this? Why would someone do that? Like the one on the left.
Oh,
I
they're
can
not even
see-
they're not even Woody Crocs. They're Jesse Crocs.
Oh, I didn't even notice that first time.
I
through.
just noticed that. I thought they were Woody boots.
Yeah. And you got the badge Ghibli or whatever, the giblets that are stuck on the croc holes. Man, I can't believe I just said croc holes on a
Croc
stream.
holes, yeah.
Yeah.
I was right here for it. I was surprised.
Warms the
Shocked even.
crockles. Yeah. I'm going to say I have owned Crocs. I don't know if I currently own Crocs. I think my children own some off brands of Crocs that like you can stick them in the dishwasher on their own and they'll get all nice and clean.
I have Crocs that don't look like Crocs. Like they have like the little holes in the side, but they don't like look like it on the top.
Yeah. I'm still not sure what the choice is here. Like this one, okay, maybe you got a little personality. Over here, I feel like you're just saying I got problems, you know? Like I see this person and I think that is somebody who probably participated very heavily in their theater program in high school and then had to be told you're a little old to be returning to the theater program at your high school.
Yes.
That's what I see there on the right. You know, I may know that person. I may be thinking of someone specific here when I say that, but what in the world? Who is the genius? Who is the person who said, you know what we need on the top of this croc? We need some cloth spats to extend this out into a croc boot. A boot with water holes in the bottom. Troy Gustafson's got it. Are the holes there to let the water drain? That's for the sweat. Yeah, when you're walking around the parks.
Well,
Yikes.
also to be like you can walk in rain, you can walk in puddles. It's like Crocs are wonderful for that reason. I have owned many a pair of Crocs since moving to Orlando, and I typically like wear them until like holes develop in the bottom. Like I wear them out. And I remember one time I learned there was a hole in the bottom of my Croc because I was at the Magic Kingdom and I stood on one of the manhole covers on Main Street and burned myself. Like
In
through
Crocs?
the Croc. Through the Croc,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like there was I guess there was a small hole in the bottom that I hadn't noticed yet, and it like scorched me.
You were betrayed by Crocs.
I was.
They were revenge Crocs. Crocs. I'm gonna assume this means Crocs are poison and release those poisons into your skin when heated. Marvin, I think you might need to get yourself checked out.
I've already been checked out. It's okay.
There's a snake in my Croc.
Here's a snake in my Croc.
They should add these to Fortnite. You know, that's actually a really good point. They do have Toy Story in Fortnite right now, so you can go get your assault rifle and go to town in Fortnite right now as Buzz Lightyear.
Buzz Lightyear, yeah. But you know, like I was trying to find if they still had the Cybertruck in there. They don't have it anymore. I couldn't find it.
Oh well, if we want to play a match together, you can ride in my Cybertruck.
It's not the same.
I know. Well, I could. Here's the deal. I'll get in. I'll transform it into a Cybertruck, and then it can be yours. But it'll say on that, Miyama Jonas's Cybertruck. So
Yeah, it's not the same.
it's not the same. It's not. Crocs are great in the parks. Only place I wear them though. I did have one pair of Crocs, and okay, so I was at an outlet mall, and they had a clearance section that was full of Dale Earnhardt Crocs for under $10 a pair. I was like, sure, why not? And I was in a pinch one morning when I was doing my paper route. I don't do a paper route anymore, and it's been pointed out to me that there's been no time in my life when I have not had like 4 jobs at the same time. I used to get up at like 3 or 4 in the morning, and I was so bad at it. And I would chuck papers out of a Toyota Corolla. By the way, you're not supposed to chuck papers. You're supposed to put them in the bin. Anyways, socks and Crocs one morning, and I, to my shame, that was like heaven on earth as far as my feet were concerned.
A lot of times, the most comfortable things are the most hideous things.
Yep. Let's see here. Marvin just don't sit on Jonas's lap in Fortnite. No, you can ride on my shoulders though. Apparently.
What?
Crocs for yeah. There's an emote where you can call any random player to ride on your shoulders.
Yeah, we're not going to do that.
Jeremy would die for those. Is Jonas Jamaican?
Yeah, he is, man.
You know, I know some Jamaicans. Actually, I should say one of them is half Jamaican, and we went to go see Black Panther together a few years ago. And I sat next to them, and I said, "Would you say this movie is anti African American and pro African?" And they said, "Yeah, this doesn't seem to like black people from America very much."
Nope.
That was the take I got from my close Jamaican friends. Yeah. And you can stack 5 people. All right, I've made everybody wait enough for the title story. It's not like this is not the kind of stream where we're building up to a topic. You guys know we were going to talk about this, and I'm excited, but I also don't know if this is going to go anywhere at all. This out of geeksandgamers.com from Marvin Montanaro. Gina Carano confirms conversation with Dave Filoni and Jon Favreau. Is Cara Dune coming back to Star Wars?
It's possible.
Is she? It's possible. Okay.
I think it's possible.
Gina's looking at you. She's staring you down, Marvin. What do you say?
Hi.
Hi. Yeah.
Laugh weirdly.
Yeah.
I would say something stupid because I say something stupid every time I meet somebody that I want to meet. So
yeah. I didn't say anything stupid when I met Gina. Jay was very nice, introduced me, talked me up, and I will say this: I did the hover hand because I wanted to be gentlemanly, and she was kind of like, "Get in here." So she was a very nice lady.
That's nice.
So
I saw that interview with Ariel Helwani. So the interview with Ariel Helwani is actually embedded in here if you want to actually hear the quote. But man, that woman is in warrior shape right now. Like she is in shape to kill.
She's impressive.
Yeah, she is in absolute combat shape right now, and it's awesome.
I don't know why Crocs seems to be getting flagged in the chat, by the way, but it is every time.
Is it really?
Yeah. The mods are having to auto approve or to go through and approve after review anything that says Crocs.
That's really weird.
Yeah. Everybody's going off about Crocs. So
they are comfortable shoes, but you have to really work to get them to the point where they're comfortable. Because when you first put them on, the first few times you wear them, you're going to bleed. So you have to break them in first.
Andy Masterson, I recorded a nice video of me giving Gina her action figure, and then he lost the video. Jay recorded.
Jonas.
What?
Oh, I thought he meant you as Jay.
No. I was not there at the time that. Yeah. But Gary Ambrosia was there. Well, about 30 feet away, but still. So let's actually read the story. Following the quiet settlement of her lawsuit against Disney, it was quiet, but it was very loud for all of us. Gina Carano has now confirmed that she's already spoken directly with Star Wars heavyweights Dave Filoni and Jon Favreau, and not
that was more a comment on how fat they've gotten.
Oh,
I'm kidding. I'm the last person to say anything about that. But
I respect you deeply, Jon Favreau.
I love them both.
Through intermediaries or PR statements, a direct conversation, according to Carano herself. Despite the actress's tumultuous past with Lucasfilm under Kathleen Kennedy, it wasn't hostile or tense. It was friendly. All right, let's go to the Ariel.
Yeah, so it's time stamped, so you're good.
All right, cool. Let's go for it.
Well, I guess I've already had a conversation with Dave Filoni and Jon Favreau. Really lovely. You know, after we settled the lawsuit, we got on a Zoom call. It was really nice.
Wow.
Dave Filoni's taking over, CEO of Star Wars, and it's like we didn't even miss a beat. And Jon Favreau was really funny. He's like, got on the Zoom, and he's like, "So, where did we leave off?" And we hadn't spoke for a while, and he's like, "Where did we leave off?" And I was like, "Yeah, like kind of, they've been in that world a long time, and I think you have a decision in life. You can go left, and you can just completely give up on yourself and wallow in pain and regret and all of that, or you can go right, and you can get your shit together, and you can say, "No, I'm gonna do everything I can." And I've chosen to go that direction.
I love that. Apologies for the swear word that got in there. So I love that. It's hilarious
Yeah.
that she says, "Go to the left and you give up on yourself."
I like that. I feel like that might have been, I don't know, maybe a Freudian slip there.
Yeah.
That was the analogy she chose.
Yeah. Gina's a fighter, and more than just in the literal sense of the word. But I appreciate what she did. Really, the Lucasfilm situation, and I was thinking about this earlier today because I was watching Jay's show, Welcome to the Rebellion, which, by the way, even though he's been demonetized on YouTube for ridiculous reasons,
Insane.
you can still donate, and he's on the green one as well, and you
Green
can
Machine.
yeah. You can go over there, and I did that. But he was talking about this, and he told me, "Don't write a story about it." Like, okay, yeah, sure. This wasn't the thing we were talking about. What we
Don't write a story about him talking about it.
Right? He was joking. He was saying this is his opinion, not anybody else's. He doesn't think she'll ever go back. But and he says, "I don't know anything, but I don't think she'll go back." But I will say this: when Lucasfilm released their statement about Gina, it wasn't so much. I mean, I like Gina Carano. My wife thinks Cara Dune's an awesome character. She likes the fact that there was a woman that she feels like she identifies with that was in that space there.
Mm-hmm.
But what they essentially did when she said things that a large portion of the American populace was thinking, and they called her deplorable for it, or whatever word they used, and they actually released a statement to make sure everybody knew how little they thought of her. Sure, they did fire Gina, but what they also did was make the audience aware how much they had contempt for a large portion of the fan base.
So, and I think that was all Kathleen Kennedy, to be honest. It was Kathleen Kennedy and the people that think like her, the Pablo Hidalgos of the world and things like that. Dave Filoni is a yes man, but I think that from working on The Mandalorian, I think that Dave Filoni probably likes Gina Carano very much. Because, everyone that works with Gina Carano adores her.
Yeah.
And I think Favreau especially. I remember hearing that Favreau pushed back hard against the firing of Gina.
I've heard that as well. And,
I don't remember where I heard that, but I remember hearing it.
Yeah. The thing that I have heard is that when Carl Weathers passed and she was at the funeral, Jon Favreau was there, and they had a very good conversation while they were there. That's unconfirmed. That's not from Jay. That's from other sources.
Well, so, here's my thing. If she's having a Zoom with Filoni and Favreau, I really don't think that's like a social call if it's the two of them together.
No, I agree. I totally agree. Like, I can see a conversation with one. I can see a conversation with the other. But the head of Lucasfilm and the most important creative that they have at Lucasfilm. Sorry, if you're Dave Filoni and you're watching this, yes, I think right now Jon Favreau is the reason people are paying attention to the Mando movie.
Correct.
How much they're paying attention to it is, well, we'll find out in 30 days.
See.
Yeah. It's the only reason people are paying attention to The Mandalorian right now is Jon Favreau's involvement, because he knew how to do that style. And man, those first 2 seasons of Mando,
they're
I
so
loved
good.
it.
They're really, really good.
Do a Western. It's great.
Yep. And then that third season just completely misses the plot and loses it entirely.
Yeah. And I think Filoni is actually good in animation. And he probably hears this a lot, but Ahsoka, I think, would actually be a lot better if it was animated. Like, the pacing would be right, everything would fit. But there's so many things in there that it's taken for granted because it's in live action. It just doesn't quite work in the same way. So, first of all, Wild Man, if you have it over here, member for 25 months. Hail chat, no kids, no wife, no pants weekend.
Oh boy!
Don't forget your Crocs. That's perfect. Woofle McGruffle, I think your son might be in the chat. First of all, you have Woofle McGruffle the third, and then Woofle McGruffle the fourth. Marvin, you going to Cosmopolitan in Vegas or using Acrobat Pro?
I don't even get that joke.
I don't know. Is this something about the ads on the article or something like that? You two together? What's going on here? And hey there, MJ. Good to see you. So I see that Jonas Spider-Man pointing meme. Lol.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah. And
It's about the ads. Okay.
okay. Yeah, we don't pick the ads. That's
By the way,
that's
this is Jonas's view. So.
Oh yeah, that's true. So
It's
I
not
guess they want me to go gamble or something. Yeah, it's Bellagio in Vegas. And
Yeah, I don't gamble.
I understand. I don't either.
I've never been to Vegas, and so like I was talking to people about it recently, and I was like, "Well, what would I do in Vegas?" And they said that there's actually quite a lot to do in Vegas, even if you don't gamble. So
Yeah, I've heard that.
I've never been.
Yeah. I've not been to Vegas. Although, what if I told you one time I worked in a casino for a very short period of time?
Did you? I've only gone to a casino. I've only gone to 2 casinos. They were both in Atlantic City. One was the Trump Taj Mahal, and the other one was the Borgata, and it was all within the same weekend. And then I lost a lot of money and said I never need to do this again.
Yeah, because they know how much money that they are going to take in, and they're going to take it in at their leisure. And those games of chance, they're not very much chance.
Look, at the end of the day, I think Lucasfilm has been trying to create a strong female character. Like there's nobody, like there's no tomorrow. Like they tried with Rey, they tried with pretty much every character in the sequel trilogy. They tried with Admiral Holdo, they tried with Rose Tico, they tried with the Acolyte, they tried with Skeleton Crew, they tried with Ahsoka, they tried in Boba Fett. They have only succeeded one time, and that was Cara Dune, and that was the one they threw away.
Right. They've been longing for a strong female character, and there was something about the way that she was a strong female character that made it apparent to them that it wasn't really the strong female character they were looking for. They were looking for a mouthpiece for a particular worldview, and she didn't necessarily share that worldview. Yep. And so they said, sorry, my religious adherence to this worldview is more important than the thing that they say that they want. It's really hypocritical. It's some moral dissonance. I hope they understand just how weird and confusing that is to the audience. So,
yeah.
I hope she comes back. I don't think she will. I think it would be awesome to see Cara Dune again.
That would be really cool.
I'm not sure that.
Well, that's the thing. Like, even if that meeting was about the possibility of coming back and doing stuff again, that doesn't mean she's going to do it. It just means they had a conversation.
Yeah, maybe they were asking her if she wanted to come to Burger King to get a Mandalorian and Grogu meal.
You know what? I'm going to probably get this.
Pro said we're all going to go and taste test this. I'm like, dude, I'm trying to lose weight.
Yeah, like we have to eat it live on stream, I think. By the way, Pro also just said, did you know they ended production on Sobe beverages? Say it ain't so.
What? Sobe? Not my Sobe.
I mean, look, I haven't had a Sobe probably since 2004, but you know, like I liked that they still existed. Do you remember they used to have, I don't know if it was Sobe, but it was like, they had like the different element, they have like the element drinks. It was like rain, fire, and you know, like I used to enjoy getting those from the.
I was never a Sobe person. I think on occasion Fruitopia, but no, I stayed away from that. But now you're having a Monster Energy because you need that Monster Energy. Yeah,
I do. Movie Monster Energy.
Oh, way to tie it in. So. Me too.
It was so. Oh no, it was Snapple elements.
Oh, Snapple.
Earth, rain, sun, and fire. Okay.
Is Snapple still around?
Snapple? I think Snapple is still around, isn't it?
Yeah.
I've never heard of Snapple. I feel like that would have been a thing.
Yeah.
If it went away.
Let's see. Worst thing about Vegas is walking the strip and being accosted by flamingo girls. What? Well, I've been attacked by a flamingo. Never been attacked by a flamingo girl. Jonas was the inspiration for Casino. I've never seen Casino, actually. There's a lot of those mob movies that it's very hit or miss for me.
I mean, I always enjoy movies about entirely fictional organizations. So,
are you talking about the mafia?
Yeah,
I thought mafia was just the Italian word for family or something.
No. It's an entirely fictional organization, like Hydra.
Like Bratva?
Yeah.
You believe in the Bratva? You believe in the Yakuzas?
Well, I mean, yeah, because there are criminal elements in other places But the Italian mafia is a
but
myth.
not Italy, right?
No.
Not Sicilians.
Nope. Oh, definitely not. Especially not Sicilians. No, we're a peaceful and loving people.
Yeah, of course. And that peace
We're good to our mothers.
needs to be enforced. Mm-hmm. That's what's important, to keep the neighborhoods clean. Make sure don't market to kids or olds. Just
look. I mean,
protect
the Godfather.
It's a racket.
The Godfather, a fictional movie about a fictional organization.
Yes.
It tells you right away. You leave the gun, you take the cannoli. Because we're about baked goods, not about murder.
Right. If we were taking the preacher's view, in this passage, we see that it is telling you to prefer food over violence.
Exactly.
Yeah. Bruce Newhouse, member for 4 months. Mothers and Fathers Italian Association.
Yeah, no, it's just the word just doesn't exist. It's a made up word. It's like Ramalama Ding Dong.
No, that's when I fast. But in this story, Disney goes with Burger King instead of McDonald's for Mandalorian and Grogu menu. That was interesting to me as well, because Disney and McDonald's have a long-standing relationship. But here it is. I will say I'm gonna get me one of them crowns.
Yeah, it's a pretty cool looking crown.
Yeah. The Mandalorian and Grogu promotion. Here's what I want: the Barbecue Bounty Whopper, Grogu's Blue Cookie Shake, Grogu's garlic chicken fries.
Garlic chicken fries sound good.
Yeah, they sound like a good excuse for garlic seasoning on something that tastes like fries. Imperial Cheddar Ranch Tots.
Those cheese tots are good.
And 4 collectible cups. This is what I want to know. What are the collectible cups in here? Do they show the collectible cups, or are they just like cheap plastic things?
Is that the collectible cup back there? Is that one of them?
Is that it? Is that it? No. We're gonna bring this up. I'm gonna show you all what Burger King used to be when it comes to collectible. I'm gonna say goblets.
Well, I mean, McDonald's used to have the collectible glasses too. Remember those Batman and Robin like freeze the Flintstones mugs that they had there?
Yes. Let's see here.
We had those Flintstone mugs for forever.
All right, I'm gonna blow your minds if y'all do not remember what 2001 was like.
Oh, the legendary Lord of the Rings.
Lord of the Rings.
Behold Frodo, the Hobbit. And now they're not just to behold, they're to be held. Now it's perfect to behold it by a whopper value.
Wow.
Get a magical Lord of the
And the
Rings
pickles.
Collect all 4.
How did I not know this happened?
Ranger and Arwen the Elf. They're all yours to have and to hold. The adventure begins here.
You know what? I want them to have I want them to have a cup for this.
In a world in which franchises are being broken every day, only one man, cloned, can save the day. You'll laugh, you'll cry, you'll wipe smog from your eyes. Join Lorne Connor as he takes on an epic quest. It's Lord of the Rings.
One sword to guide me, one heart to bind me.
All I have to do is drop it at a time now, Frodo Lord. My fingers don't want to let go.
I love it.
You know what I just noticed? When the Lornes are all sitting around the campfire, the one Lorne is pouring like a teapot on the ground.
I did not notice that.
So I attempted last night to maximize AI and tried to make the M4 cast into like a band.
Mm-hmm.
Like I tried to make all of my regular panelists into a band, and man, it was like it was actually pretty funny. I feel like in 3 months it's going to be a lot easier to do, but it did not come out that great. Did I show you the band?
No, you didn't. Please do.
Here, hold on. I'll show it to you.
You did show me you as Superman, which I'm
yes,
say,
that is my new. I made new intros for everybody.
Yeah. Here, I think I have to remove mine for you to show yours.
No, no, it's loading in. It's just
All right.
And I'm loading it into the clips. I'm loading into the clips on TPP.
Until we see that, I just for those who were also not around for the Batman Forever glasses. By the way, I had the.
I call
Gandalf
that the fine china.
Yeah, I had 2 of these.
Deep beneath the Gotham City McDonald's, the time has come for the Gotham Glassware Collection. Get all your favorite characters from the movie Batman Forever, including Batman himself and the Riddler, chiseled in high-quality glass. Take a break at McDonald's and collect all 4, just 99 cents each when you buy any McDonald's Extra Value meal or any other food purchase.
It's the best thing that came out of that movie.
Here you are, sir. Batman.
Now I've got him.
I was so. First of all, apologize for the quality. I'm sure this is like 4 steps away from the original source material. Yeah. But I had the Two-Faced and the Riddler one. I think eventually I came across the Batman one at a garage sale or something like that. But I had the Gandalf, and I also had the Flintstones ones, but those were McDonald's.
So here, check. So check this out, Jonas.
Yeah.
We are the M4 Empire. Forces rising higher and higher. From the ashes we built this flame. Now the whole world screams our name. Stand up, don't back down. We wear the truth like a crown. Through the storm, through the fire. We are the M4 Empire. We are the M4 Empire.
So
Trish is great on the drums. I'll say that.
Yeah, no. So Trish as the drummer was actually like the thing that like made this for me. Was I was just like Trish as a drummer, but it keeps changing Trish's hair color. It can't decide what Caro looks like, so it just keeps substituting her in for generic females. In the last, Kevin Apollo is like 3 different black guys throughout the course of that. Lauren's beard keeps growing and shrinking. And in the last clip, Martin and Caro are just gone.
And you look surprised the entire time. I will say.
Yeah,
that.
I'm also shredding way too hard for the song that we're playing. So
I don't know. I think it was the appropriate amount of shredding.
Yeah, I don't know. For some reason, it was like cool. Like it was like, you know, mine like was normal, but like everybody else, it kept like, you know.
Did
by
you
the way,
put Tom F in there because it looked like Tom F was in there?
It looked like Tom F, but it's not. It's supposed to be Lorne, and it couldn't decide like to make like a heavy metal Lorne. It apparently a heavy metal Lorne is just Tom F.
That's actually pretty funny.
So
I think that's maybe what we should start calling. Well, I don't want to call Tom F heavy metal Lorne. I'd rather with Lorne being the folk music version of
you want to
Tom
call
F.
Lorne folk music Tom F?
Yeah. Well, but that sounds, I don't know. There's too many F's in that. And yes, for those of you who never got to see it, here's what the McDonald's one looked like. Like, you guys don't understand how amazing the promotions used to be between fast food restaurants and major motion pictures.
Yes,
right now,
so good.
When you go back in time at Rockdonald's, you can bring home special Stone Age souvenirs for uniquely chiseled
And yes, that is Rosie O'Donnell.
rock mugs.
These will look great with my bone china.
They're made of the latest Stone Age material, glass. Every time you buy any extra value meal or any other purchase,
That's a McRib.
for just 99
Yes, it is.
cents.
That is a rock bottom price.
So collect all 4, because even before they're gone, they're history. What you want is what you get at Rockdonald's today.
I love it here.
Y'all remember when Rosie O'Donnell was the smiling person used to sell McDonald's?
Oh man, that has not been for many moons.
I mean, what a change. She went from the kind of, you know, obviously she was a stand-up comedian. She was in League of Their Own, and she's great in it, no question there. She did this, and then she did a talk show where she was the Queen of Nice. Like, it was a big deal. Had this big rebrand about being this lovable, you know, whatever. Had this whole thing about Tom Cruise, how she was obsessed with Tom Cruise, like she had a huge crush on him. They were obviously playing it up for the audience. Then at some point she starts to go like hard politics, has Tom Selleck on there, and literally confronts him on the show about politics in like hardcore way until Tom Selleck like walks off the set. So
amazing.
Like, she was like the arc on her, like trying to pretend to be someone else, and then eventually letting that that political side come out.
I was watching
rough.
the Kill Tony New Year's special, and they have Roseanne Barr on, and she actually gets up and does like 3 minutes of stand up, and so she gets up and she's like, you know, I don't even like going out anymore because everyone just thinks I'm Rosie O'Donnell. I go out and everyone's like Rosie, and I'm like, hey, and they're like, you're a cutie patootie, and I'm like, no, I'm the one whose daughter's not in jail right now.
Whoa!
I was like, oh, Roseanne, you still got it, lady, you still got it. By the way, when I was putzing around with the AI to make the new intros for everybody, I did create this. This doesn't have any copyrighted music in it. This is just the AI video that I used for Lorne. I love it so much.
Oh, God!
I like that, actually. It looks like he's really hard to be Indiana Jones. And
it's not easy. It's not easy.
Oh, God!
Yeah. Cuban Superman for $5. While on the topic of Star Wars, I just shared Disney's newest grift from their website. Shared on X. Spoiler alert. It's blind box Spirit jerseys. Yeah.
So we talked about that last week, didn't we? Because the blind box Spirit jerseys, they're doing it for Star Wars. And this is the one. And it's for 6 of the movies with no sequel trilogy.
Right. Which I wouldn't want to buy these if there was anything sequel trilogy in there, honestly. I mean, even within I like 50% of the sequel trilogy, but anything they did with legacy characters in the sequel trilogy is bad. Like all of it. All of it is bad. Not even Chewbacca. So $99, and you don't even get the guarantee that you get the one you want. You're probably going to get duplicates if you get 6 of these too. So, yep, that's a no for me. Just to wrap up how far all of this fast food stuff has declined. Stranger Things is getting a Happy Meal, and there's some dinky little like one piece,
so dumb
standees that don't do anything. Like I don't even understand why they put them on the things. They could just literally put the plastic figurines in there.
Look, I think this is a Happy Meal, obviously made for kids, but I think the fast food places are starting to realize that there's money in the adult Happy Meals, because even Popeyes has a One Piece tie-in right now.
Right, but that's a grown person's meal.
Yeah, it's an adult Happy Meal. Yeah, this is for kids.
And the they did the Transformers or shareables or whatever they called them at McDonald's, and I went because I was trying to get the one that's Vash. It was $5, and they wouldn't guarantee me which one I would get if I just wanted, and it was like $5.40 if I bought the entire kids meal. So like, okay, make a meal out of this.
So we went to get the One Piece thing at Popeyes the other day, and we got up and we were like, yeah, can we get the One Piece meal? And they're like, oh, okay. Well, we don't have any chicken right now. It's gonna be like 15. It's gonna be like 15 minutes for chicken. And I was like, it's like the one thing they have to have here is chicken.
Yeah, that's kind of essential.
How do you run out of chicken? When you're running low on chicken, you start to make more chicken.
It's not like they have that many variations on chicken either. It's not like there's original and extra crispy like over at KFC.
It's just chicken. Wait for that. We did not wait for that chicken.
Yeah. So now they're taking shows for adults, making a cartoon version, and I'm really not a fan of. I'm not gonna go as hard as I did on Twitter about this, but I think it's completely inappropriate to make a kids version of something that is for adults and make it into a Happy Meal toy. And not like they did in the 80s where it was like there was a TV version of RoboCop. If there was a RoboCop kids meal, okay.
Right, there was a cartoon of Beetlejuice. So,
right. And you had to have an adult involved in order to watch RoboCop because you had to be 17 or older to get it into theater. This would be right next to whatever it is on Netflix. So and then they'll be like, no, watch the show, which is I mean, the first season's great, but last season, not so much. Well, this one's a funny one to me. I'm gonna do a pro style story here for just a moment. If you have a villain in a Toy Story movie, and that villain is a concept, like a high concept of something that is wrong in the world today, how do you merchandise that? Well, Disney has found the solution. Toy Story 5 is offering you the chance to buy your own lily pad to give to your kids so they can play out technology addiction on their own.
The thing that they are trying to say is like brain rot. That like is the villain of this story. This is what it. Oh my gosh!
I when I saw this, I was like, seriously. Seriously? Yes, seriously. First of all, the fact that it's a lily pad and they are very much playing off of the idea of the leapfrog. I'm surprised that Leapfrog didn't sue them.
Yeah,
now we find out that it's actually in collaboration with Leapfrog, which is a VTech brand. Disney and Pixar's Toy Story 5 Roundup Reveal Week continued today with one of the campaign's biggest announcements yet. The film's new villain, Lilypad, is becoming a real toy. Don't you want
your... so it's not like an actual like iPad or anything like
no,
that.
It's not. This is probably going to play educational games, so it's a little bit better. It won't keep their interest, so it's a little bit better. So it's a bad toy, but it's shaped like the villain. I don't like this.
This reminds me of my friend went to Disney right before Toy Story 3 came out. And so they had already rolled out the character meet and greets in what was at the time the animation pavilion. And one of the characters that was meeting and greeting was Lotso Huggin' Bear. And so his son was really little at the time. And he saw this giant teddy bear who he hugged, and he smelled like strawberries, and he looked cute and cuddly, and he was so excited. It was his new favorite character on Earth, Lotso Huggin' Bear. Can't wait to see him in Toy Story 3. And then they went to see Toy Story 3 and got, "Where's your kid now, Sheriff?" Wow. In like the existential cry. Like, he said his son was shattered that his new best friend tried to murder all the toys.
That's amazing. That's horrible.
Because it's a twist, right? So like you don't know going into it that Lotso is the villain. Spoiler alert, by the way. But like I thought that was so funny. I'm like, oh my gosh, they put the character out there, let these kids fall in love with him, and then pulled the rug out from under them that he is the most irredeemable Disney villain this side of Frollo.
Right. He's corrupt. He's evil, and he's corrupting others, and he's got his own little.
It looks at the end like they're going to actually have like the moment of redemption for him, where they help him get out and he's going to help them get out. Nope. And then he leaves them.
Yeah. Straight evil to the point where his fate is that he's stuck on the front of a truck,
which is amazing
for all eternity.
Because
toys don't die. So that's the themes in Toy Story. You can read some pretty dark themes and some pretty amazing themes in those. I've talked about Toy Story 3 many times on the like the idea that, oh, you've been a very good toy, so I'm going to donate you to a little girl, and he goes through all the toys one by one, and he's got Rex, and he's like, Rex hates himself or whatever, and he's like insecure, and he thinks he's not fearsome enough. He's like, oh, Rex is the bravest, most fearsome dinosaur. It's like he's saying, you've been a good toy, enter into toy heaven, which is the delight of a little kid. So like into Toy Story 3, it's like, whoa, there's some intense spiritual themes in that.
When he says so long, partner, as Andy drives off into the sunset, like, that's I got goosebumps right now.
And then Toy Story 4, Woody's like, you know what, I'm gonna hang out with this girl over here. She's kind of cool, so I'm going to do that instead of
be a lost toy. The thing that I was terrified of in the first movie.
Exactly.
I'm not. It wasn't even like I like random. Like I'm this girl's favorite. Like it was. I'm not the favorite anymore.
Right.
Like for one. Like I'm not like the number one toy. So all I was in it for was the glory. So now I'm going to leave.
Right. Buzz Lightyear handled that a lot better when he fell out of the top toy spot. I'm just going to say that. So you can get yourself your own evil tech device to hand to your child while you're at the Olive Garden, so they'll be quiet. By the way, these things are actually really noisy. They're incredibly annoying. I'm not a fan of VTech products. Yeah, Disney, congrats. Heavy irony and enjoy that.
Look, Jared Markham just brought it up in the chat. Like, you're so buried in your phone in the Disney parks now by design that the moral of this story is falling on deaf ears to everybody.
That's a good point. Man, I wish, there was a quote from Leslie Iwerks, daughter of descendant of Iwerks, on Imagineering, was trying to figure out ways to use the phone to get people's faces out of the phones. And I actually got some response from a few Imagineers when I pointed out you can't use the distraction device to reduce distraction. It's just never how that's going to work. More power to them if they ever figure out how to do that. But that's like trying to say that you are going to sniff the Colombian snow powder in order to get off of the Colombian snow powder. So
you could do it just a little.
Just a little. All right. We are right at the 1.5 hour mark here. And Marv, you've got some big things going on over there on the M4 Empire. When are you going to return to doing videos?
Yes. Today, hopefully I will get a new video out. Should be on the Lauren and Apollo show tonight if I'm not like The Walking Dead by the time it hits. They're doing the movies of 1983, and I need to see if there are movies from 1983 that I have seen. So
that's all. I'm sure you have. There's so many things from
yeah, but like by the time I give them my list, like Martin and Lauren have already made their lists, so I can't repeat. So Return of the Jedi's gone already, War Games is gone already. So, it's just a matter of whether or not I can find something to talk about.
So it sounds like you've already gone through the movies of 1983.
Yeah.
Jonas, stop being a buzzkill. Keep going. You guys want us to keep going?
I'm like, am I really gonna have to do Pirates of Penzance and then have everybody laugh at me?
First of all, I think I'm just going to tell you from what I know of Martin. He's probably going to say Pirates of Penzance.
That's true.
It's a great one. Honestly, it's a weird one, but Kevin Kline is great in that. Rex Smith is fantastic. Linda Rodstadt, George Azito as George Rose as the Major General. Martin likes that one a lot. WJB Daily for $5. Toy Story 4 was not true to Woody's character as Endgame was not true to Captain America. Wouldn't it be amazing if they fixed that in Endgame and they were like, "Oh yeah, that wasn't real Captain America.
Mm-hmm.
That was self-serving Captain America. That has nothing to do with Captain America."
Who know? I don't know what they're gonna add to this movie when they re-release it in theaters. It better be something like hefty. Like we better see Doom or something like that in the post-credit scene. If they actually want people to go back to theaters for one added scene.
What if we saw the back of Doom's cloak while it's a random baby character?
Oh, well, that would be amazing.
You know what's funny to me is there's been no mention in any of the leaks of Franklin Richards in any way. I haven't heard anybody talking about Franklin Richards when early on there was so much talk of, it's that Doom is working on this and that, and he needs Franklin Richards in order to, whatever. I'm sure there'll be something there that pays some kind of lip service to the idea of the end credit scene, but I'm not hearing a lot that's going to make it heavily focused on Fantastic Four in what I've seen. I haven't seen leaks of the actual plot, but I don't think that that's going to be a big part of what they do.
Yeah, probably not.
Is he whining again? I think Lauren is disappointed in you.
What am I whining about?
The selection of films, maybe.
I mean,
I don't know.
I've been looking through, and we don't want to but there's one that I know. I'll have that I don't.
Is it Octopussy?
It's not.
No.
No,
I don't think I've ever seen, of all the James Bond films, I've never seen that one. Staying Alive, the sequel to Saturday Night Fever. This is actually this is a surprisingly low year at the box office. And yeah, you got Return of the Jedi. It's just going to be a land grab for Return of the Jedi.
It's already taken.
Oh, yeah. What? There's got to be something in
E.T.
here.
was 1984.
1983. Yeah,
I'm taking that one. There you go.
Yep.
So now I have 2.
Yeah. Can you guys use your clout to tell Angel Studios how disappointed I am in them distributing The Animal Farm in 2026?
I am really disappointed in them for that.
I've told them that online, and there are some Harmon brothers on occasion that check my Twitter. So I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. They did give me a screener of Sound of Freedom one time. I don't know if I'm on their list or on their other list anymore these days. So, all right.
Oh, you know what? There are actually movies here that I like.
Good.
The more I go down the one of my all-time favorite like Jersey movies actually came out in 1983, so I'm excited to talk about that.
Yeah. What movie was it?
Well, I mean, now I'm spoiling Lorne and Apollo if I do that.
Oh, I see. Got to keep it secret.
You know what? I'll just say it. It's Eddie and the Cruisers.
I've heard the name, but I don't know what this movie is about.
It is about.
I'm assuming it's about Eddie and the Cruisers, but you know.
So it's about a guy named Eddie Wilson who is. I mean, he's essentially like one of those like Jersey Boardwalk, rock and roll guys.
Mm-hmm.
And he he's like the next big thing, and he ends up dying in a car crash. And then there's all these rumors that he's still alive, and it's about whether or not he's still alive, what happens to the band after he dies. And then after that is Eddie and the Cruisers 2, which I actually think is the better movie. But
so they made 2 of these? But he dies in the first one?
Well,
but he's in the Mafia?
Whatever.
What was that one?
Well, no. So it's a 43-year-old movie, so I'll just say what happened. The entire time, like, there's this whole thing about whether or not he's still alive turns out to be a hoax. And then the last shot of the movie, though, is like people are like standing around one of those windows where they have all the TVs in them, and they're showing like people are playing his music, and like it's all about the music and it's not about the corporate stuff because he's dead, and they're just celebrating the music, and you see the people watching it, and then one of them is him like with a beard.
What?
Yeah,
so he's alive.
So he's alive, and then the second one, it's all about him like just living his life, post being famous and being in hiding, not wanting to come back, and then like he just kind of gets pulled back into music. He starts a new band, and eventually it comes out that who he is. So
okay,
they use all the music is used from John Cafferty and the Beaver Brown Band. And you have heard them even if you don't know you've heard them, because they are the ones that perform Hearts on Fire in Rocky IV.
Okay. Well, yeah.
So it's all of their music.
And Rocky
if you've ever heard
is the best Rocky film, in my opinion.
It's really not. But
no.
The first Rocky is the best. The first Rocky is the best Rocky.
Agree to disagree. Rocky IV.
Have you ever heard the song on the dark side? Oh yeah, that's from Eddie and the Cruisers.
Okay. I don't remember that one. Keep singing. No.
I don't even remember how that song starts.
WJB Daily, Rocky 2 is good.
I 1 and 2 are my number 1 and 2.
I like most Rocky films, even Rocky Balboa. I don't like Rocky 5. I'm agreeing with Sylvester Stallone on that one. Even he has disowned Rocky 5. But I haven't seen Creed 3. Never got around to that one.
Rocky 5 has, though, and there's a post about this, and I shared it on X this week. There is an oasis in Rocky 5. Like, there is one truly wonderful scene that is constantly forgotten because it's surrounded by the rest of Rocky 5.
Right.
And it's a scene with Mickey, the flashback with Mickey. With the,
yeah.
like the
With
that
Burgess Meredith.
angel, he's gonna sit on your shoulder and he's gonna say, "Get up, because Mickey loves you."
Dude,
Like that. Not a bad
that's good
Burgess
stuff.
Meredith.
Not a bad Burgess Meredith. You're right.
The best Burgess Meredith is Penguin Burgess Meredith.
It really is. I mean, no one else has been able. Well, I haven't watched the Colin Farrell one, but yeah. All right, y'all. I think it's time to pack it up, pack it in, let it end. Thank you very much for being here for Extra Magic with Jonas and Marv. We need to do a little prep before the 30K celebration at 4 p.m. today, Eastern Time, on this channel. If you can do that, dude, we would love to have you all there. And dudettes. There's a couple of those out there. Thank you so much for being here. Everybody go check out the M4 Empire. We're going to redirect you over to Erica and Raph. Tom F., our good friend, is hosting Brood Banter today. And go give him some support as he's over there. Thank you so much for being here. And if you haven't done it yet, consider subscribing to That Park Place and if you do, I will play Jonas is Black the next time we do this show.